If you need to move, it's tilted. What happened? It's good. It won't go anywhere.
It's always good to hear. Yes? So I also want to hear from Kanhaiya Prabhu first. Then I will speak. One more mic. Glory some more. ज्ञानतिमिरन्नस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया
Chakshurunmilitam tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Gurave Gaurachandaya Radhikare Tadare Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktayo Namo Namo. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Bhavate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namah. Vansakalpadobhyascha Kripasimhaka Evatam Paditanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. I pay my humble Dandavat pranams unto my merciful spiritual master, Nityalila Prabhupada Upadasthita Satasya Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Pay my humble Dandavat pranams unto all great acharyas in our Rupanuga Parampara, and to all devotees of the Lord, especially all assembled devotees today here, headed by Pujapad Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj. Maharaj requested me to speak something about the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is glorified by our acharyas in our parampara, especially by Srila Rupa Goswami. Srila Rupa Goswami has said about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Bhavate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namah. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is glorified as Namo Mahavadanyaya, as the most merciful of all forms of all incarnations of the Supreme Lord. He is not only Vadanya, he is not only merciful, but he is Mahavadanya. He is the highest pinnacle of the merciful form of the Lord. Krishna Prema Palayate. The soul in this world evolves through different species of life. There are lower species like plants and insects and fishes and like that. And then higher forms of life like aquatics, and reptiles, and then the animals, and then finally the human species. In the same way, actually Supreme Lord also, when he appears in this world, there is some kind of evolution. This evolution is depicted by Srila Jayadev Goswami in his Stotram to the 10 incarnations, Dashavatara Stotram. And first he glorifies the Supreme Lord as a Mina Avatar, as a fish incarnation, who rescued the Vedas. And after that, the tortoise incarnation, Kumadev, is glorified, who took the earth on his back and helped the demons and the demigods to get to churn the milk ocean. And so first the Lord appears in the fish incarnation, then as a reptile. Then after that, the next avatar who is glorified is Varahadev. Varahadev is like incarnation as an animal, as a boar, and he rescues the earth and kills Hiranyaksha. After that, the Lord is glorified as half animal and half man, as Shingadev, who comes to save his devotee Prahlad Maharaj and to rescue to kill Hiranyakashipu. Then after that, the Lord comes as a dwarf incarnation. It's like human species, but as a small one, as a dwarf incarnation, as Vamadev. At that time, he gives mercy to Bali Maharaj and gives the heavenly planets back to the devatas. And after that, it is described the Supreme Lord comes as Ramachandra. And Ramachandra, he performs very beautiful pastimes, as we have heard yesterday. Very before Rashram, yes, the Rashram is Shakti Vaishavadam. So he displays the power of the Supreme Lord, the Shakti to punish and to re-establish religion. And after that, he coming in the sweet form as Ramachandra. And then after Ramachandra, then comes Sri Baladev. Baladev Prabhu, he comes together with Krishna. And Krishna, he is showing more beautiful pastimes in this world. So this evolution of the incarnations, that is not by chance like that. Because all these different incarnations, they are not displaying the same kind of mercy. Like that, Srila Gurudev has described that Matsya, his devotee was Satyabhat, Maharaj Satyabhat. And he got actually his result, he got was Sayuja Mukta. This I have read. So after that, even Kumadev, he do not hear of any special mercy he gave to someone. And then after that, the incarnations, they were killing demons, and they're giving mercy to devotees, but mostly they were giving liberation, maximum they were giving liberation in Vaikuntha, like that. Then even with Nrsimhadev, we see that actually he has like little Vatsalya towards Prahlad Maharaj. And he's giving more mercy, but still Prahlad Maharaj is Shantava. And then after that, incarnations, then Ramachandra, as we know, Ramachandra, he gave mercy to many devotees and to many persons in this world. But he was also very strict, like that we heard yesterday how Ramachandra, he punished. Like that. There's one story, like one king. He was in the court of Ramachandra, and at that time, I think Vishwamitra Muni came. And Narada Muni was also there. And Narada Muni told to that king, when everyone receives Vishwamitra Muni, you should remain seated, don't get up. So that king, he followed Narada Muni's order. And then everyone got up and greeted him, Ramachandra himself, to greet Vishwamitra, who is his guru. But this king did not get up. Then Ramachandra got very angry. He said that this rascal is not giving honor to Vishwamitra Rishi. Okay, tomorrow morning when the sun rises, I will kill that person. So Ramachandra was very strong and strict in that way. So we hear that Krishna, he is giving more mercy than Ramachandra. All avatars before, they would maximum give liberation in Vaikuntha. But Krishna, what kind of mercy did he give? We hear about Putana. She came to kill Krishna, to poison Krishna. And Krishna mercifully gave her position as her mother in the Goloka. So we don't hear this kind of mercy any other place. Actually, all the persons who died in Krishna's presence in the battle of Kurukshetra, they all went to the spiritual world. So in that way, Krishna, he gave more mercy. then came Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is so unprecedented that it has not been seen in any other incarnation ever. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what did he do? He did not even kill anyone, but he just distributed prem, Krishna prem to everyone. And not even to only human beings, but even to the insects and the animals of the jungle and the living entities, elephants and everyone. And he was giving them Krishna prem, the most highest perfection, which is extremely rare. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is like this kind of mercy is like very, very special. So Rupa Goswami, he is describing that mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Also he is speaking another shloka. Anapita charin chirat karunaya vajana kala samapaitum unagat swala rasam sabakti shriyam Hari purata sundara tuti kadamba sanipida sadaridaya kandare spuratuva shachidana. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was coming to give something which has not been given for a very, very long time. And how long was this rare prem not given to this world? For how long that prem was not given?
Whole day of Brahma.
Yes, for 1 day of Brahma. How long was that?
4 million.
14 August day, 14 August for day and 14 August for night, no?
81 yuga cycles.
Also,
How many days?
Okay.
4 million, what?
One Kali Yuga is how long? 432,000 years. And then Dwapara Yuga is
Double.
double. And then Treta Yuga, 3 times. Satya Yuga, 4 times. So together it is
3 million.
10 times. Kali Yuga. Yeah, so that makes 4,320,000 years. So then 1 day of Brahma is how many Yuga cycles? 1,000. 1,000 Yuga cycles. 14 Manus. Each Manu lives for like 72 something Yuga cycles. So altogether it makes 1,000 Yuga cycles. This is like 1 day of Brahma. So it is how long is that?
Four billion.
4,320,000,000 years. Right? Easy calculation. But that is his day, then is also Brahma's night. That is the same amount, so it makes together 8,640,000,000 years. So this is how long that Krishna Prem was not given in this world. Krishna Prem means the pure love of the Brajavasis in Vrindavan. Full with all rasas, Madhuraj, Sakras, Vatsaras, which is not available in Vaikuntha, which is also not available with any other incarnation. Krishna, he showed that pure pastimes of his pastimes in Braj, but he did not give that prem. Very rarely to very qualified persons he gave a little bit. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not even looking for qualification of anyone. Qualified or not, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just distributed it. This kind of mercy. And it is like when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, everyone gets this thing. Like we are doing bhajan, sadhana and bhajan, and we are hoping that maybe we get a little bit of our anatas that we can do a little bit advancement and get maybe some nishta and ruchi. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was here, he was simply looking at someone and that person would get Krishna Prem. Yeah. Krishna Prem means Shraddha, Satsanga, then Vachana Kriya, Anatana Nifriti, Nishti, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav Prem. In all these stages, Mahaprabhu was just looking at someone and this person would get Krishna Prem and could go to spiritual world. Not only that, but that person, he would go to his village and everyone he met, he would also get Krishna Prem. Then those who got Krishna Prem, they would go to their village again and simply seeing that person, everyone would also get Krishna Prem. Yes, so in that way Mahaprabhu, he flooded the whole world with that Krishna Prem and everyone went to Goloka. So what kind of wonderful mercy is that? So this is like very, very rare. It's called Kripa Siddhi. No need for any sadhana and bhajan. Simply by meeting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everyone would get Krishna. So now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not here anymore, but his devotees are still here in this world. So therefore still we can get this prem, the special prem which can get us to Goloka Pranam, which was not available any other Kali Yuga, any other time, and since one day of Brahma. Okay, we have to do some sadhana and bhajan, but still, so much mercy is available due to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's presence. Mahaprabhu's leelas in that way, they are still going on, and his mercy is still available. And that's how we say, like even in Western countries full of demons and outcasts, low-class persons, still Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's bhakti is preached and is practiced. This was never seen before also. So in this way you can see that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is flooding this world in many, many waves. Therefore, Rupa Goswami says, please keep that personality almost innermost in your heart. And especially in this Kali Yuga, it is said, Krishnavanam Tisha Krishnam Sangupam Vastapashadam Yakyai Sankirtanam Payai Yajantihi Sumedasam. Those who have some intelligence, they will worship in that age, in this Kali Yuga, they will worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then any bhakti, any kind of bhakti in this Kali Yuga, and especially not this prema bhakti of Goloka Pranam, it is impossible. So any intelligent person must take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said that even all other sampradayas in this Kali Yuga, they will also take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as we have seen Bhaktivinoda Thakur describes in the Navadvip Mahatmya, how all the acharyas of all sampradayas, they appeared also again during Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time. Ramanujacharya, he appeared as, I think, Anantacharya. Madhvacharya also, he had described how he had darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Also the acharyas of the Kumara Sampradaya and Rudra Sampradaya, they also appeared as Keshav Kashmiri and as Vallabhacharya, and they also got the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in this way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is very wonderful and special. Manchikalpatopasya
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjan Shalakaya Chakshurum. You can sit there. Okay. चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय स्तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वैराग्यविद्यानिजभक्तियोगं शिक्षैकर्तं सपुरुषं पुराणं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य शरीरधारी कृपा बुद्धिस्तमं प्रपद्ये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जी की जय। We just heard the glories of Dashavatar. It's like evolution, starting with Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narsingha, then Vaman, Parshuram, Ram, then Buddha, Balaram, Buddha and Kalki. Thank you. That's good. So, Dashavatar. And Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in a bhajan, he said, Avatar Sar, Gaur Avatar, Keno na bhajinu ami. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the essence of all the other avatars. He is avatari. He is not avatar. Many say Mahaprabhu is avatar of Krishna. It's not correct. Some say Mahaprabhu is devotee of Krishna. In my school days, in the 8th standard, in the history books, there was some, saints of India, something like that, the topic. We used to hear about Kabir, Meera, all this. And small little article of Mahaprabhu also, in 8th standard, in my school books. Describing just one paragraph. A pure devotee of Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, born in Bengal. And so, BC or AD, I don't know what they use. So, many people believe like that. But the fact is, he is Krishna himself, not devotee of Krishna or incarnation of Krishna. What is the significance? A question mark. What is the significance of so many avatars of Krishna? What is the significance of even Krishna to the jivas like us? There's a verse by Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur. You know this verse? No? Okay. We'll learn this out. There's a verse by Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur describing what is the benefit if Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Avatar, they incarnated, but what is the benefit on conditioned souls? Any benefit? They came to kill some demons. Matsya Avatar came to save sages. Kurma Avatar just to help in churning of the ocean with demigods and demons, churning ocean to get nectar. The purpose is solved, accomplished, and they just go back to their own abode, Vaikuntha. Vara Bhagwan also, he came for a specific purpose, to kill Hiranyaksh. And after killing Hiranyaksh, he went with Lakshmi Devi, staying in his abode, happy, nice time. So if we killed Hiranyaksha, what benefit we derive out of it? We means we just conditioned souls who have no bhakti. I mean, I don't have bhakti, maybe any of you. Please raise your hands. No? We all are doing bhakti. But you may maintain your humility saying, no, I'm not doing bhakti. Of course, we are not doing bhav bhakti or prema bhakti. But to some extent, we are striving for sadhan bhakti. And because we are striving for sadhan bhakti, that is also inclusive in Dham bhakti. That's the speciality of Bhakti Maharani. She is very independent in nature. She is not dependent on anyone. She is not dependent on someone's conduct. She is not dependent on someone's age factor. She is not dependent on someone's strength or beauty or caste or color or gender. Bhakti Maharani is very free, independent nature. So, no one in the three gunas can perform bhakti. Three guna means sattva gun, raja gun and tama gun. Bhakti is beyond three modes of nature. She is in nirgun state, beyond three modes of material nature. Understanding? Understanding? Yes or no?
Yes.
Say big yes.
Yes.
Good. But those who are in mode of ignorance, passion and goodness, Bhakti Devi, she facilitates those who are in these three modes of material nature and uplift them to the stage of nirguna, beyond three modes of material nature. So just like a student of grade 1 is also called a student, grade 7 is also student, high school is also student, university is also student, and one who is doing master degree is also, they all are students. But they are students of many other degrees and categories. Similarly, we are still struggling to do sadhana, but because our goal and our aim is bhakti, is also considered as we are doing bhakti. Understand? Different levels, but our aim is bhakti, and we are following the process of bhakti more or less, and that's why we are also doing bhakti. But how did Vara Bhagwan help us to attain that bhakti? This is called comparative study. It's not that we are minimizing anyone. All due respect to all incarnations, they have very specific purpose to come. And they accomplished and they went back to Vaikuntha, their own abodes. Then came Narsimha Bhagwan, Bhakta Vatsal, affection to his devotees. He came and he killed Hiranyakashipu, and for a few minutes spoke to Prahlad Maharaj. Wanted to give him boon. But he didn't spoke much. Not 48 minutes, as Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita. Just few minutes, gave blessings to Prahlad Maharaj. And of course he said, anyone who's going to hear our reciprocation, our words of reciprocation, they all are going to get delivered. That's all. And Narsimha, he went back to Vaikuntha. So, how Narsimha is helping us in attaining that prema bhakti, that Krishna prema? All these incarnations, they are not exhibiting varieties of pastimes or say elaborate reciprocation with their devotees. And in that elaborate reciprocation of the devotees, how I am getting benefit from Shri Narsimha. You know, everyone is selfish. Everyone wants their own benefit. I'm getting too selfish, considering how Narsimha is helping me. Of course, when I'm in danger, he's helping me. And I'm too selfishly calling upon him when I'm difficult and in difficulties. Not every day. In happy times, no Nursing Dev. In bad times, Namaste Narasimha. Yeah, difficult time, bad times. Then we remember this so much. Tab kar kamala vare nama adbhuta shinga darita hiranyakashipu anuprema Dasavatar? Keshavadrita Meena Sharira Keshavadrita Kurma Rupa Keshavadrita Varaha Rupa Jai Jagadishwar. Only we know about Narsingharati, which is a portion of Dasavatar. Because we always seek his protection and wants him to help us because we are in difficulty. Selfish, huh? I don't know what kind of fish is this, but it's selfish. The point is not this. The point is, okay, let's say Ram Avatar. They are known as Paravas Avatar. Amongst all the incarnations, 3 are prominent called Paravas. Shri Narsingha, Shri Ram and Shri Krishna. Paravas Avatar. That means, even though exhibiting so much opulence, they have very close reciprocation with their associates. So, it starts with Narsimha Bhagwan, little bit with Prahlad Maharaj, but more with Shri Ram. 24,000 Chopai verses in Ramayana. So many details of Ram Leela. Even though he had so much reciprocation with his associates, he gave them prema. Did he give prema to me? No. He's too busy with those pathetic moments with his associates, crying and weeping in love, making everyone cry and weep in love. How is helping me? Then Kapil Bhagwan, he gave instructions. Sankhya Yoga. But how that Sankhya Yoga is helping me? Krishna, he spoke Bhagavad Gita. Yes, so much helping me. But in that Bhagavad Gita, moment Krishna said, Ye yatha maam prabhadante tam sathe bhajame. What is the meaning?
In the same proportion as you are surrendered to me, I will reciprocate.
He is Banya. Banya? You must understand. Banya means he is very calculative. This verse in Bhagavad Gita, moment we read this verse, goodness, he reciprocates proportionately and I have no ratio, I have no proportion. Everything is distorted, what to do? There was a great hope from Krishna, but hearing this, hopeless. And hearing, someone can say, oh, Bhagavad Gita is just foundation, so don't worry much. Read Bhagavatam, Nityam Bhagavatam Sevaya. Then you get more faith or love towards Krishna. Yes, I developed that. But the moment I heard the pastime, Krishna killed Kal Yavan in the cave and he delivered one king called Mujkund Maharaj.
We hebben ook van Krishna te moed kunnen
Sorry? Mujkund Maharaj? He saw Krishna. I'm not going to elaborate on that pastime. But he saw Krishna and he was very happy. He's adoring the beauty of Krishna. And he said, what beautiful words. What is that verse? No? You know this. You know this. Loud. Meaning?
When a person or when a soul's time has come to end. When the cycle of birth and death has come to an end for a soul, he comes across a sadhu and gets delivered.
And in the association of sadhu, he gets deliverance. Bhavapapavargo brahmatayada bhavya janasya tad achyut sat samagama satsango yahi tade sadgata paraveshe toi jayate rati. So Krishna was very happy and pleased to hear this. Okay, you glorifying association of devotees, but you never ever done sadhu sangha in your life. You're glorifying sadhu sangha, but you never done sadhu sangha. Therefore, spend the rest of your life in association of devotees, and maybe I'll see you next life. How disheartening is it? This is. How disheartening. Seeing Krishna right in front of Krishna, and he's glorifying sadhu sangha. Nothing wrong in that. And even Krishna was happy to hear this, but calculated. Glorifying sadhu sangha or in sadhu sangha, there's so much difference. And then in sadhu sangha and adoption of sadhu sangha makes another level of difference. I'm in sadhu sangha and I'm adopting sadhu sangha. It takes to another level. So, pondering on all this contributions or the pastimes of different incarnations, it gives so much hopelessness. I have no hope. So I'm totally disheartened. Then what to do? Nothing to worry about. Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur said, but when Mahaprabhu came, his pastimes are there to give Krishna prema. But how he gave Krishna prema? By teaching and correcting to all the sadhakas of every varna and every ashram. That's correct. That's the nature of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He never tolerated what? Maryada langite moi sahite na pari. I can't tolerate transgression of, hey kids, I can't tolerate transgression of Maryada. This Mahaprabhu, never. So he is correcting and teaching each and every step. So who's most merciful? Amongst all the incarnations, the source of all incarnation, the root of all incarnation, Krishna, and then non-different from Krishna, and more than Krishna is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Understand? There's one verse in Bhagavad Gita. Yokshem Vaham. Ananyas chinta mam je jana paripasate tesha nitya bhaktanam yokshem vaham. Please be attentive. Very important point. Ananyas chinta mam je jana paripasate tesha nitya bhaktanam yokshem vaham. कौन बोलेगा मैंने Ananta, what is the meaning? No? Pramthani.
नहीं पता महाराज
Nalani. Krishna Ji and Madhu. Ananya Sintama. She knows everything.
Anandas Chintayomam Yajana Paripasiti means those persons who have one potent love and devotion for me. Desha Nitya Bhiktanam Yogakshema Vihami. They're always connected to me and I preserve them with whatever they have and provide them with what they need.
Very good. I preserve whatever they have and I provide them whatever they need. You learn the reference? This is a promise of Krishna, a declaration of Krishna. Ananyas Chintamam, one who worship me one-pointedness. I take care of all their scarcity. And he showed this example with Sri Madhavendra Puripal. Heard of Madhavendra Puripal? He was in Govardhan. Sri Madhavendra Puripal was in Govardhan. And he has one vow of his life. He's not going to ask anyone anything to eat. And I am only going to drink milk throughout my life. That's his vow. And only if, it's called Ayachik Vriti, only if someone gives me, provide me milk, I'm not going to beg or ask anyone. Such a difficult vow. Such difficult vow. So he was too much determined to follow his vows. And when he was in Govardhan, starving, no milk, nobody came to give milk to him. But then Krishna came there, small young boy. Baba, Baba, this is a pot of milk, you drink this milk. And Madhavendra Puripal asked him, who told you I need milk? No, nobody told me. In Braj, in Govardhan, everyone is taken care of. No one starved here in this Braj. Everyone is being taken care of. My mother was passing by and she saw you and she sent this pot of milk for you. So please drink this milk. And no need to wash the pot. I'll come again, I'll take the pot. And Krishna did that. Madhavendra Puripal was so much captivated by hearing these sweet words of that small, young, bluish, dark complexion boy. So much captivated. And he drank that milk and he was fully satisfied, just like nectar. Just drinking nectar. And then he's remembering and meditating on that words and the features of that small young boy. So beautiful. His words were so beautiful. And he felt in the dream, a Gopal came in his dream. Means a deity of Gopal came in dream. And he said, "O Madhav, Kabe Madhav Asibe Koribe Sevar. I was waiting for you. Please dig this ground. And I'm just here. Take me out. I'm suffering a lot from heat, from cold. And I'm thirsty. And I'm also hungry. Please take me out." So that beautiful deity, Gopal deity, which is in Nath Dwara, kya naam unka? Srinath ji. He was in Govardhan, underground. And Madhavendra Puripal, he called upon all villagers and requested them to dig this ground. They dug and they saw a beautiful, a very, very beautiful Gopal deity. You can go and see in India, Udaipur, Nath Dwara, Srinath ji, lifting Govardhan hill like this. Beautiful deity. The deity was underground for so many years, but didn't ask anyone for seva, but only waiting for Madhavendra Puripal. Kabe Madhav Asibe Kurite Seva. When Madhav will come, means Madhavendra Puripal will come and serve me. So that means Krishna was waiting for his most pure devotee, Shri Madhavendra Puripal. Krishna was waiting. This also proves and shows Bhakt Dravya Prabhu Kadi Kadi Khai. Abhakt Dravya Prabhu Ulakit na jaye. Krishna steals the ingredients or belongings of his devotees. But when there is non-devotees, he don't even if the non-devotee wants to offer him something, he don't want to even see that. He don't want to see that. But with devotees, he snatches or he steals the reciprocation with his devotees. So this promise of Krishna, this declaration of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, that Ananyas Chinto Mam Jain Jana Paripasati. Anyone one-pointed devotion unto me, I take care of all the scarcity, I provide everything and preserve whatever they have. How merciful Krishna is, right? This example shows. But in this example, Krishna only provided what? Just the milk to Madhavendra Puripal. But more merciful than Krishna is Radharani. In Braj, everyone speaks about You've been Vrindavan? How many have been Vrindavan? And what they call after Vrindavan? Radhe Radhe. What they call? Radhe Radhe. Good morning. Some were falling asleep. So Radhe Radhe. Radharani is more merciful than Krishna. In related to, there are many prospects for that. Many prospects for that. But in related to milk only. In related to milk. Krishna provided milk to Madhavendra Puripal. But there's another example. If you ever been to, how many of you have been to Nandagaon? Nandagaon? Yes. In Nandagaon there's a beautiful spot called Ter Kadam. How many Ter Kadam? Very few. Such beautiful place in entire Brajmandal. So beautiful. Pond is there, lilies are there, peacock, parrot, so many birds chirping there, swans on the pond. Such beautiful place, Ter Kadam. The favorite place of our Srila Gurudev. And that's also because Shri Rupa Goswami Pad was doing a secluded bhajan there. In this place, Ter Kadam. Kadam means a tree. Kaun sa tree hota hai? Kadam a tree? I don't know the English name, but Kadam a tree. And Ter means what? Huh?
Not straight.
No. Ter means calling. Krishna climbing on that tree, calling upon his cows. Ter lagana matlab bulana. Calling. Shamli, Damli, Yamuna, Gange. Calling upon all his cows. And also calling Radharani. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Indirectly. So this part, Shri Rupa Goswami, he was doing bhajan. And writing so many literature, so many books. Bhakti Sava Sindhu, Ujjwal Himani, all that. And nearby, in Nandagaon is also Sanatan Goswami, who was doing bhajan. And they used to meet. Very often, they used to meet together. So once upon a time, Shri Sanatan Goswami came there. And Rupa Goswami welcomed him and they started discussing. Oh, what are you writing? It should be like this. It should be like that. and they start discussion, glorifying Krishna, Radharani and Bhakti. Rupa Goswami Pad, he felt a desire. I want to serve my senior or my elder brother, Sanatana Goswami. I want to serve him sweet rice. Just a desire. But then he lamented saying, oh, I don't have milk, I don't have ingredient. Because they were doing very austere, sadhana, going out from Madhukari. Or sometimes they were not even going out. Kabhi chana, kabhi wo bhi mana. Guru used to say, kabhi chana, kabhi wo bhi mana. Sometimes begging alms, sometimes not even that. छप्पन दंड रात्रि दिने जाने ना राधा गोविंद बिने चारि दंड सुई थाके सपने ना राधा गोविंद बिने 22.5 hours totally absorbed in bhajan and only 1.5 hour eating and sleeping. We do over chanting 1.5 hours, 16 hours. And the rest of the time we eat and sleep and engage in arranging those eat and sleep. But Goswamis, Chappan Danta Ratri Dine, Shri Rupa Goswami Pad was doing this. So, a desire is there. And immediately they saw very young, beautiful, small girl, very effulgent, golden complexion. She came and he said, Baba, Baba, here's a milk, there's a sugar and some other ingredients. You can make sweet rice and you both can eat sweet rice. Okay? And then by saying so, the young girl, she walked away. But after a few minutes, she came back. She said, oh, I know you. You are so busy in speaking. Let me cook this. So she cooked sweet rice, very condensed, very delicious. Condensed sweet rice. And I said, Baba, now you don't speak much. Make sure you eat this sweet rice. But who are you, Lali? Lali means her daughter. Who are you? She said, doesn't matter. And she immediately disappeared. Means she left her place. Now Rupa Goswami Pad, he offered this sweet rice to Sanatana Goswami. And Sanatana Goswami Pad, he ate the sweet rice. Ooh, I never ever tasted like this in my life. Who cooked this? It's like nectar. Each and every morsel is like a nectar. Who cooked this? Who cooked this? And he understood it must be Radharani. She is the best cook. So he asked Rupa Goswami, oh Rupa, did you desire for a sweet rice? And Rupa Goswami said, yes. There was desire in my heart to feed you, to serve you with sweet rice. And Sanatana Goswami said, he corrected Rupa Goswami. Never you should have this kind of desire. Because we have no possessions. We have no stock. We only go out for alms, begging alms. That's our life. But because you had the desire, you know what happened? Radharani, she cooked this sweet rice for us. We are here in this brush to serve her, not to get any service from her. In the same way, Shri Sanatana Goswami Pad, he corrected Raghunath Das Goswami at Radhakund. Shri Raghunath Das Goswami at Radhakund, day and night just chanting and remembering Radharani and performing 3000 Dandavat Pranams every single day. Remembering each and every associate. Shri Raghunath Das Goswami, who is Rati Manjari, so close to Radharani, but is paying obeisances to everyone. Even Uddhav. Shri Raghunath Das Goswami paying obeisances to Uddhav ji also. So he was having no shade, and in the month of June in India, it's like 48-50 degrees Celsius. Sitting with no shade and scorching heat, but he's not even getting any effect with it. Sanatana Goswami Pad, while performing Govardhan Parikrama, he saw Raghunath Das Goswami absorbed in bhajan like this. And he saw Radharani, she's covering Raghunath Das Goswami with her veil, protecting him from sun rays. The moment she saw Sanatana Goswami Pad coming close, she disappeared. And Sanatana Goswami Pad came to Raghunath Das Goswami and said, Raghunath! And immediately he heard this, paid obeisance to Sanatana Goswami. He said, Raghunath, this is not the system to do bhajan here. And he said, please correct me where I am wrong. Shri Sanatana Goswami Pad said, listen, we are here in Braj to serve Radharani, not to get any service from Radharani. He said, but I don't understand why you are saying this. Then Sanatana Goswami Pad explained, when you were absorbed in doing your bhajan, because seeing you have no shade, Radharani was giving shade with her own veil. And hearing this, Shri Raghunath Das Goswami shedding tears and crying, Oh Radhe, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Please forgive me. So there Krishna is helping and protecting and providing everything to Madhavendra Puripad. Here Radharani, she is not providing just milk. She is providing what? Sweet rice, more than a milk. The condensed form of milk with sugar and all other ingredients. Very delicious sweet rice. Sanatana Goswami told Rupa Goswami, never have any desire. Even if there is a desire to serve. You see, we are troubling Radharani for this. We are troubling Radharani for this. So who's superior? Giving milk or sweet rice? Sweet rice? Very nice. Krishna is merciful, Karuna Sindhu. But Radharani is Karuna Mai. She is supplying sweet rice. But when Radha and Krishna combine together, they become what? They become what? Mahaprabhu. What Mahaprabhu is providing in related to milk. I am not speaking any other pastime or any other prospect or any other angle. Only milk here. Yogurt. Mahaprabhu, he provides his own breast milk to his associates. Understand? Heard this? Chaitanya Bhagavat. When you go Mayapur, Shri Chaitanya Math, that Chaitanya Math is known as Chandrasekhar Bhavan. Means Mahaprabhu's very close associate, Shri Chandrasekhar. Mahaprabhu, he danced there in the mood of Rukmani at Chandrasekhar Bhavan. He danced there. And also he used to perform dramas there. It's called Budi Leela. You can read this in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Where Haridas Thakur, Shri Haridas Thakur became Kotwal, means a police officer. And Nityam Prabhu and drama. So, when we have dramas, when Gurudev was having festivals, holy festivals, there used to be many dramas, Prahlad Charitra and all. And also in our retreat, we had dramas every year. And we are also going to have a 29th, right? One drama here. The last retreat. So this is not something new. Shri Mahaprabhu introduced this. So Mahaprabhu danced in the mood of Rukmani. You may wonder why. Mahaprabhu, in other incarnations as Ram and Krishna, everyone was serving Shri Ram and Shri Krishna associates. when there was something which was not accomplished in Ram Leela, got totally accomplished in Krishna Leela. The monkeys in Ram Leela, they were serving Krishna by helping him making a bridge connecting to Lanka, from India to Lanka. But in Krishna Leela, Krishna is feeding those monkeys by stealing butter, saying, "Oh monkeys, you helped me so much. And when Lanka was on fire, all your faces turned to black. And now I'm taking a promise. I will smear your faces with butter and make you white." So Krishna was stealing butter but also feeding his monkeys. Understand? Similarly, Mahaprabhu Leela. Mahaprabhu was actually serving all his associates, giving pleasure to all his associates. Because all the associates of Mahaprabhu, they're not in the same bhav, in the same mood. Amongst the associates of Mahaprabhu, they were associates from Ram Leela, Ram Bhaktas. Amongst the associates of Mahaprabhu, they are Bhaktas of Krishna, also in Mahaprabhu Leela, as his associates. Even Brahma and Prahlad Maharaj. The combo of Brahma and Prahlad Maharaj is who? In Mahaprabhu Leela. Prahlad Maharaj and Brahma Ji. Haridas Thakur. Understand? So, by performing Rath Yatra, like Mahaprabhu is dancing in front of Jagannath cart, Rath Yatra. So when Mahaprabhu is doing, when the Rath is going, the chariot is going, Mahaprabhu is dancing in ecstasy and is giving pleasure to his devotees like Sarup Damodar Goswami and Ramanand Rai and many other Gadadhar Pandit and all. Mostly them. So he's looks like the devotee serving Mahaprabhu, which is also true, but Mahaprabhu is giving pleasure to his devotees, nourishing their mood and bhav, while Rath Yatra start going to Gundicha. But then there is Ulta Rath. After some days, the chariot come back from Gundicha to Jagannath temple. And there Mahaprabhu is giving pleasure to his devotees like Shivas Pandit. Because Shivas Pandit is Naraji, is Aishwarya Parat Bhakta, the devotee in opulence mood. Naraji. When Ulta Rath, when the chariot coming back. So Mahaprabhu is facilitating, or we can say he is giving pleasure to all the devotees of different moods. So therefore, Shakti Shakti Mator Abhedaha. With this policy, with this formula, there is no difference between the potency and the possessor of the potency. Getting my point? Everyone? Seeing some blank faces. This is philosophical. Mahaprabhu, how he is Shakti and Shaktiman together. Shakti means Radharani and Shaktiman is Krishna. Both together. So when Mahaprabhu is dancing at Chandrasekhar Bhavan, in the courtyard of Chandrasekhar, he called upon all his devotees and he actually fed all devotees with his breast milk. Imagine. It's difficult to digest this. But this is what he did. Krishna is giving milk, Radharani is giving sweet rice, and Mahaprabhu giving his own breast milk. And giving prema to all his devotees, associates. But one can ask question, the associates of Mahaprabhu, they already have prema. It is us who need prema. But prema is like an ocean. It's not that someone who gets that and is fully satisfied. No. More we get that, more anyone get that, more get unsatisfied. So even though the associates, they have prema, but they're never satisfied. They want to get more and more and more. To some extent, Antar Bhaktalaya करे रस स्वादन और बहिरंग भक्त लिया करे नाम संकीर्तन. Amongst the associates of Mahaprabhu, there is also eternal associate and external associates. Internal, Swarup Damodar Goswami, Ramanand Rai, all that. With them, Mahaprabhu and Gambhira, tasting and relishing all the foods. They are singing songs from Chandidas, Geet Govinda, by Jaidev Goswami, Kalidas, enhancing the moods of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is weeping and crying. So, ras aswada, relishing, tasting that ras, and making them also tasting this. But with external devotees means those who have no access to this. With them, Mahaprabhu is performing Nam Sankirtan. Nam Sankirtan. So, there are many different varieties of, different categories of devotees, associates in the pastime of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is feeding them and giving them more and more pleasure. That's so astonishing. Astonishing feature of Mahaprabhu's compassion to his associates, giving them more and more pleasure and tasting of that prema. In Ram Leela also, in Krishna also, but neither Ram nor Krishna, they fed their associates this kind of compassion, serving with his own anga, with his own limb, with his own breast milk. That's only Mahaprabhu can do this. That's why Avatar Sar is the best amongst all the incarnations. Comparative study. Otherwise, they're all same. There's no difference. But also there's a difference. This is called Achintya Bheda Bhed. Achintya means inconceivable. And Bheda Bhed means oneness and difference together. They're one, but they're different. Who is more beneficial for me? Selfish. I'm being slightly selfish. They all for the blessings. But I have no access to them. Mahaprabhu is a personality who's coming and blessing and giving his own access to everyone. Come and have access with me. With Krishna is difficult. Running after Krishna to get his access. And Mahaprabhu is running after us to giving us access. Any evidence of what I said? I'm not just fabricating. Bhagavatam is evidence. Vande Mahapurushate Charanar Vindam.
Dharmishta Arya Vachasi Yat Gad Aranyam
Yat Agad Aranyam
Yat Agad Aranyam
Maya
Mrigam Daitam Ipsitasu Daitam Anvadhavat Maya Mrigam Daitam Anvadhavat Vande Mahapurushate Charanarvinda
Tattva Sudhurja Suripsha Raja Lakshmi Dharma Ishna Arya Vachasi Yat Agad Aranyam Maya Mrigam Dait Ipsit Anvadhavat Vande Mahapurushate Charanarvinda. Translation.
The last line of the shloka says, Vande Mahapurushate Charanarvindam. I offer my obeisances unto that unto that Mahapurush, means Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What did he do? Taktva Sudhishchita Suripshita Raja Lakshmi. He renounced his own wife, who was so beautiful, just like Lakshmi. This is a very difficult thing to do. And with the curse of Brahman, he went to the forest. Maya Mrigam Daita Ipsita Anvadhavat. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is running after the jivas, the souls who are like deer running here and there. It says Maya Mrigam. Mahaprabhu is running after those.
Mahaprabhu Mahaprabhu is running after the jivas who like deer, who runs after to get water, and they die without getting any water. Again, the pastime of water. Vande Mahapurushate Charanarvindam. I pay obeisances to that Mahapurusha, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is evidence of what I said. Running after Krishna. But here, Krishna as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu running after us. That's the difference. Running after us means come and take me and have access to what I want to give. But with Krishna, Krishna is not running after us. Devotees run after Krishna. They run after Krishna. Devotees, they run after Krishna. But here Mahaprabhu is running after us, conditioned souls. Maybe Krishna is running after his associates, but that's already those who are in Golok Vrindavan. Krishna said, I run after my devotees. Anuprajame ham nityam poyat renu angvi. I run after my devotees and smear the foot dust on my head. But his own pure devotees. Krishna is not running after conditioned souls. He is only giving instructions to conditioned souls. Bhagavad Gita, as it is. Just giving a delivery, declarations in Bhagavad Gita. But he is not running after us. He wants us to run after him. He has attitude. Why I should? They are supposed to run after me. Therefore, he is encouraging with his instructions in Bhagavad Gita. And we are hearing those instructions, we are hearing Sadhu Sangha, we try to run after Krishna. But imagine Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's the glories of Mahaprabhu. Maya Mrigam Det Ipsit Anvathavat. He is running after us, conditioned souls, not his devotees. He is giving pleasure to them by manifesting an expansion of his pastimes and tasting those moods. But his other side is also concerned about us. He is also concerned about us. Whereas Krishna and Ram, they are more concerned about their own relishing. And they are giving so much to their own men, own people. But just imagine for a while, Mahaprabhu, even though relishing that, but is concerned for us. It's totally contrast. How is possible? If you're starving, there was nothing to eat. Finally got such delicious food. You're tasting that food. Right? While you're tasting that food, one gets totally absorbed in that food, and then we don't worry for what everyone else is getting or not. That is Krishna. Who is Mahaprabhu? One who is tasting and is concerned about others also to get access to this taste. Conditioned souls like us. Keno na bhajinu ami. Why should I not worship him? Why should I not? Any point of not worshipping this incarnation? No loophole there. Every point is there to worship him, because he is only my refuge. He is only my solace. Everything is just there. I just can't go anywhere else. Therefore, Mahaprabhu is my everything. That's Gaudiya philosophy, that's Gaudiya Siddhanta. Those who are following Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, those who are worshipping Mahaprabhu, that's why said in Bhagavatam they are considered to be Sumedasa. the most intelligent, intellectual personalities. Those who worship Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And count how many devotees of Mahaprabhu there in this population in this world. What is the population of the world? I want to know. 8 billion? 8 billion? India itself is 1.5. 8 billion population. And how many devotees of Mahaprabhu? Say 500,000? 1 million max? Can't be more than that. There was 999,999. One left, and I also came then 1 million. So just say maximum this much. Handful. Who knows Mahaprabhu is worshipping Mahaprabhu. Keno na bhajinu ami. Why should I not worship this most compassionate and merciful Mahaprabhu, who is giving his own access to us? Amare kiniyalo, Bolo Gaura Hari, Shri Nitya Prabhu is saying. Can purchase me. Shri Baldev Prabhu said this. You can purchase me. Baldev Prabhu also have some equal amount of attitude as Krishna. But Nityananda Prabhu, he said, Amare kiniyalo, purchase me just by one pure utterance of Gaura Hari. Not just one utterance of Gaura Hari, but that one utterance is very high. Amare kiniyalo, purchase me. Imagine this, two brothers, they're giving their access to us. They're giving access to us. Anyway, there's some more points, but I can't conclude in this short session. So I will continue in the evening session. Sachinandan Gaur Hari. Offering is going on. So now you do it. What are you singing? Avatar is on. How many devotees? Just very simple question, nothing to worry about. How many devotees understood what I said? Yes? No, why I'm asking this is not to judge you all, but just to want to know if this standard and this level is okay or less pressure. When you go for massage, they ask you, what pressure you want? Yeah, the guy asked, hard? No, it's too hard. Then it's a little mild, this is okay, and this is okay. They say, yes, medium. So, is this pressure okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
ठीक है मासी दीदी, is pressure okay? Everyone okay? Kids okay? Yashoda okay? Are you okay?
Avatar sar Gauraya avatar Kero nabhajili tare
O mind, why do you not worship Sri Gaura, the best of all incarnations? You always stay in water, but your thirst is never satiated. This is the consequences of your own activities. O mind, you always serve thorn trees with the hope of obtaining nectarian fruits. My Gauranga is a wish-fulfilling tree of Prema, but you consider him to be poison. O mind, searching for sweet fragrance, you smell the basala flower, which has no scent, and an insect has entered your nose. You suck on dry wood, mistaking it for sugarcane. So how can you get any sweetness? O mind, thinking it to be a necklace, you have put around your neck a snake that is the servant of Yama. You basked in fire, thinking it to be cool, and thus you suffer excruciating heat. O mind, you worship material existence, forgetting Sri Gauranga, and you fail to heed the advice of devotees. You have wasted both this life and the next, and thus you have destroyed your own self.